Hi guys, welcome to Renpet Bath Beauty. Gloves are helpful. We are starting our summer solstice soaps. And I know I've said in previous videos that I'm not going to show you Margaritaville, but I lied. Sorry. No, I didn't lie. I'm just, I know that you guys enjoy seeing that one, and I really enjoy making it. I take a lot of pretty good preparation in both the summer and the fall solstice soaps in particular, with embeds and things of that nature that I we just keep getting more people and more people, and I'm so very grateful to all of you who support me. And even though there may not always be dialogue between us in the comments and things, I very much appreciate the love and support that everybody gives. I know that my setup isn't great and all that, but I know that the quality of my work prevails. So at least I hope it does. Let me get rid of my thermometer. But we are not doing Margaritaville today. We are doing Together Forever, inspired by the only other hit that Rick Astley had in the States. I know recently I did Never Gonna Give You Up, and if you know the song Together Forever, you're probably going to have it in your head. And if you don't know the song, it'll be listed in the link below. This soap is scented in Papaya Guava Mango. It is amazing. I love this scent. Together Forever. I mean, I can't keep it in bath bombs. It just sells so well. I can't keep it in whipped soap. I mean, even in emulsified sugar scrub, I just can't keep it. It's just way too popular. But anyway, this year I am doing something a little different. In past years, I would do it in the white molds, so they were the 3.5-inch bars. I'm gonna do these in my square molds, and I've lessened the amount of oils. So instead of doing 42 ounces of oils, this is 38 ounces of oils. Those of you who know me very well know my purple buckets are my odd numbers of oils, or my 38 ounces of oils. Red are 34, white are 42. I have OCD. I'm soaping hotter than normal. Get my thermometer again. I mean, this is my Hathor recipe, so this is 110, and this is 20 degrees higher than I would, or sorry, 30 degrees higher than I would soap it ordinarily. But the fragrance, I've made this so many years. This fragrance is amazing to work with. Never had a problem with it. So, and we pretty much do a drop swirl with it. If it's a little bit thick, then I will do an in the pot swirl. It doesn't matter to me either way, which way I do it. So I have my heavy cream, my yogurt, and I've obviously just added my lye water, which is distilled water, sodium hydroxide, salt, and sugar. And I will be back when this is a very lightly emulsified. Okay, this is very lightly emulsified. And what I'm going to do is I am going to split this up in as equal parts as possible, and we will color it. This soap is orange, green, raspberry red. I use lily pad green, and I'm using Nurture's Orange Mango Tango. This is one of the only soaps I use that in. And Banana Boat Yellow. Actually, I'm not sure if you're going to see all 4 cups, but I'm going to try to get it as even as possible. Woo! As even as possible. Let's not go overboard there, Suman. What counts mostly is at the end This one seems to need a little more. I'm going to keep this bucket out just in case. So I'm going to try to scrape it as much as possible. I'm going to make this the yellow because it's got less. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need it, but just in case. And I also need to do one more thing really quick. There's alcohol still in my mold. Okay. All right, so let's start. I should have opened this before I had gloves on. Let's get our colors in there and get them stick blended in, and then I'm gonna hand stir my fragrance. This is a pretty powerful orange, in case you've never used it before. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Granny Smith green, not lily pad green. I'm sorry, I used the brighter green. And this is a banana boat yellow, which I'm gonna put in this one. And then we have our raspberry red. Which I found, it was kind of funny. I opened a new one and to do, I think it was the emulsified sugar scrubs, and then I found a new one sitting in my colors. I'm like, what the heck? So we're gonna go this way. I think we're gonna go this way. All right, let me get these all mixed in and then I'll come back. Dun, dun, dun. Together forever and ever. Together forever. I'm gonna have the song in my head all night, you guys. All right, I'm gonna pour the fragrance in and then, you know, like stir the color in while I'm stirring the fragrance in. I tend not to do that, and then you guys have to watch me stir it twice. But this fragrance is beautiful to, it's beautiful to work with, and it smells so lovely. And even though I soaped so high, we're going to be able to do our drop swirl like we want to. I'm also changing the design on the top of this because I used to pipe the whole top. Like I used to make it, you know, pretty high. And I just don't think it's necessary anymore. I just don't. And I'm going to do that with next week's soap as well, which I used to pipe all over the top of it. And I'm sure you're going to hear me repeat that next week. But I don't think it's necessary. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? Let me take all the spatulas out of here because I'm not going to need it to do my drop swirl. Woo! Ooh, Lynn, making a mess. That was almost catastrophic, y'all. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's get our mold in here. Let me move these out of the way, get my colors out. Why are you way over there? We got all these cut straws for my stuff, so I'm going to start with the orange. I always start with the orange. Oh, I might have to take my hanger to it, you guys. Dang it. I did set up a little bit on me, which is fine. We'll figure it out. Actually, I might even be able to just take my chopstick to it. And then I just go back. I only need a little bit for the piping. And this probably won't go all the way up to the top. Not meant to, not this year. Woo! A little bit more orange, which, I mean, we're talking a little bit. And then a little bit more red. I can't believe that thickened up so fast. All right, I'm going to bang it. And I am going to take my hanger to it. I was going to fix that side, but what's the point? Okay, here we go. Down, across, up, circle, circle, back, circle, circle, up. And then I will bang it again. Ah! My washcloth isn't wet either, which is great. Okay. Here we go. Now let me pull this side to the side. These don't always, this mold doesn't always want to do that. Go all the way to the side. Okay, so I'm going to alcohol this. And I'm going to be putting the rest of my colors into some Glad wrap, and we will be back when it's set up enough for me to pipe on. Yeah, the piping's not quite set up. Let me put this here, and I am going to bring you guys in a little bit closer. I have, like I do in most of my summer soap straws, so I have my mold all ready to go, all lined up. And these are paper straws. These are easily removable once the soap is set up. Never had a problem with a straw coming out. And of course, you know, with these kinds of soaps, you always want your customers to know that they should take the soap out before, or the straw out before they use the soap. I have little warning stickers, and I tell them. So, but yeah, little warning stickers go on there as well. Actually, by the time I'm done with this, my piping should be set up enough to be able to put the piping on and put the embeds in. Yeah, oh yeah. That's pretty much ready to go. I'm going to take this out of the way really quick. I got to reach my scissors, excuse my head, and chop that. Throw this away. Well, okay, throw it on the floor. That works too. Put that bad boy in there. And I am going to turn this around. Oop, let's go this way. I'm going to pipe down this side and then a little bit in the middle. I'm going to use as much piping, or as much of this piping as I can. Twist my bag. And we're going to absolutely make them quite large to begin with. Because it doesn't really matter where these are going. Because I will be lining up the embed with the straw. I just want to be able to use all of this piping without getting too close to the straw. Actually, I might be able to just do this. Oh, that's almost perfect. Almost. And then I can put it on the top. It's sort of like how I would do in the middle. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that. I'll put the rest in a cupcake holder for myself. Let me put this in a cupcake holder. I'll either use it myself or send it to Renee for rebatch. That's what I've been doing lately with all my extra soap that I don't use, is sending it to Renee because I don't have time to rebatch and she doesn't mind doing it for me. Okay, you're gonna have to, give me a second. I gotta pull these embeds off of here. I didn't do it beforehand. I think, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Where's the other one? There it is, 10. Okay, let's put these there, put this back. And I'm gonna turn this back around this way so I can line these up properly. What these are soap dough balls. I'll just put a few in my hand. They are soap dough balls that have all 4 of the colors that are in the soap and the soap dough ball. They definitely need to be alcoholed. Woo! Oh. That one definitely needs to be alcoholed again. They still have some cornstarch on them. So, okay. Dry my hand off. So these are going to go directly across from my straw, no matter where that point sticks. Push that down a little bit. Like the point of the piping is what I meant. I hope you understood what I meant. Without touching the soap. Not touching the soap would be good. Looking pretty good there. I shouldn't jinx myself. Okay. Put that bad boy in there. This. And this. And I should even be able to get an end piece off of that. My piping seems to be a little uneven. That's alright. Okay. And of course it gets a little bit of glitter just on the side with the embeds and the piping. Am I up? There we go. I'm like, hey, where'd my glitter go? It was all stuck at the bottom. Okay. There we go. And a little bit of alcohol. And we are done. So in 18 to 24 hours, that green is going to look less gross once the soap is cured, I promise. And yeah, we'll cut it in 18 to 24 hours. I'll see you then. Bye. So we are back to cut together forever. This is not going to, I can't get an end piece off of this, but that's okay. Not a big deal. But that is what she looks like. Oh, that was great. I took 3 pieces of paper towel out. Okay. Alrighty then. I gotta put these all back on the tray. I have all 3. I have 3 of my summer Solstice soaps all on the same tray. And we have that. Okay. So how's everybody doing? I hope pretty good. This is like 4 days after I made it. Hockey playoffs are starting in full swing. I want to get these cut before the Bruins-Carolina game starts. Go Carolina! I can't stand the Bruins, and I'm sorry. If you're from Boston, I apologize, but I hate the Bruins. And I was very sad last night that the Predators lost again to the Avalanche. And I know you probably don't want to hear my sports talk. You guys probably hate my sports talk and my video game talk. But what can I say? Woo! Sorry. I've never been a girly girl. Like, even when I was a kid, I used to put models together with my brother and my dad. Because I was just one of those kids. And by the way, my grandson might make his way down here because he's upstairs. He's watching a movie on his tablet, but when he realizes I'm down here, he might make his way down here. Okay, I'm so glad I did this in the narrow mold. I think it looks better. I will always do Margaritaville in the wider mold. It just, I mean, I've always done it that way, and but I think these look better. This one and the one you'll see next week look better in the narrow mold. Now I will be able to take an end piece off of this last one. However, I'm not sure I can do it right now. I may have to, yeah, I'm going to have to plane it just because, I mean, well, I don't know, maybe I can do it. My hand is going to be right here, so I apologize. I just don't want it to be uneven. I mean, it's not like planing won't make it even. Okay, there we go. There we go. And my sample piece. Woo! Oh! Okay, not a sample piece because I just dropped it on the floor. Alright, guys. Thanks for sticking with me as always. And I will see you next week.